Tumayong buong tapang harapin ang buhay at kapin ang tagumpay. Tulungan ang kapwa at bigyang halaga, wag akin ng pababa. Isipin wag sana ang sarili lang, pakisama bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo, salubungin ang kinabukasan. Abutin natin ang tagumpay. Patuloy lang tayo sa pagpapanday. Tiwala sa Diyos ang sandat at gabay. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang...
We're about to start our press conference, but before we go directly to the presentation of our VIP panelists as well as our media, we would like to introduce Dr. Sheila Tiru, formulator and CEO of Equisa.
And Dr. Sheila Tiru is also the CEO and product formulator of Natural Nutrition Science, or NanoSci Inc. And she holds a degree in PhD in cell biology and biotechnology. And she brings with us today more than 25 years of experience in formulating natural products, and she's also a functional medicinal practitioner and a philanthropist. So ladies and gentlemen, a big hand to Dr. Sheila Tiru.
Yes, thank you. Of course, Dr. Sheila Tiru of Equisa is one of our sponsors.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sirs. Again po, I am Sheila Tiru, and I am the CEO, and in full disclosure, I am the formulator of Equisa Incorporated and NanoSci Incorporated. And thank you so much for the privilege. Now, I am here to talk about the aging process. So, by now, you probably heard about aging. When it begins, weakness is also felt. We hope that we can share with you some understanding about this aging process. And again, I have been in the nutraceutical products or nutraceutical field for more than actually 15 years, not 25 years. And I studied biology, biotechnology, and geoscience, which is the study of how to slow the biological aging and to extend health and longevity. So, yeah. What is the importance of aging? The older we get, of course, the deeper we have, the greater sense of age, where it refers to it refers on how long you have been existed in this since your birth, since your birthday. And the second is a biological age, which is referring to how old your cells and tissues are and how old your body acts based on physiological evidences. So, your chronological age, actually, everyone age at a different rates. Your chronological age might not be the same with your biological age, but sometimes these two numbers are the same for people. Chronologically younger, but inside or biologically older. So, aging has been defined as a universal and as a natural and universal process, and therefore was not seen traditionally as a disease. However, aging is the major risk factor for developing many major chronic diseases such as these heart diseases, diabetes, and also cancer. Furthermore, many diseases appear to accelerate the aging process, which is manifested as declines in functionality and reduced quality of life. So aside from these chronic diseases, other chronic, again, diseases accelerated the functionality and reduced the quality of life. So there is always a question, why do we age? Why do we age? I don't think that, I think, with all what we are doing here in our existence, and aging, when we age, and when we reach the time or the point where our body will give up, it's quite, what do you call this? It is quite unfair on that. So, anyway, let's take an example of a 5-year-old kid riding a bicycle, and this boy hits something, falls down, and somehow still has the ability to get back up again and continue cycling. But as we age, this scenario is quite different. There will be a little difficulties in getting up again, and mostly it depends on how old or weak our body are. So why we can't do anymore? Why we can't do anymore on what we are usually doing when we were young? What is happening there? Over time, our bodies degenerate, and their power to regenerate diminishes. The capacity of the power to regenerate diminishes, making repair and recovery more difficult. Because when we were young, we still have a lot of cells and tissues. Therefore, those cells and tissues still have also the ability to regenerate in order to replace, for the replacement, for the remodeling, and for the repairs of our organs and tissues. So that is why the young people, or the young people, they still have the ability and the power because of continually regenerating more cells for the replacement, remodeling, and repair to those cells inside our body, particularly in organs and tissues, that are getting old, weak, and damaged. But as we age, again, we're losing cells because, as we age, we're losing cells. And actually, it is starting by the time we reach 28 years old. Biologically, we will lose cells as we get older. And it starts by the time we reach 28 years old. Because there is no immortal anyway. All of us, all our body will give up one of these days. But biologically and scientifically, the aging process starts by the time we reach 28 years old. And because of the changes, there are changes na nangyayari or there are changes that is happening in our molecular and cellular level gradually, konti-konti, due to different problems occurring during DNA replication, such as this replication blockage, protein bonds, and also the end replication problem. So what I mean in here, it is very, very normal that all of us will get with our modern lifestyle, with our modern lifestyle, which is the unhealthy eating food or eating habit, some kind of age behavior and lifestyle, accelerated our process, or accelerated prematurely our biological aging. So in here, I would like to show to you what is happening, why do we age. The manifestation of aging is actually because of our telomeres. One of the region of our DNA, which is known as telomeres. When the telomeres get shortened, or when the telomeres get shortened, it limits the divisions of our cells and therefore the multiplication as well. Remember all the time, when the division is limited, or when there is no division, cell division, or limiting the division, that means it is also limiting the multiplication that's supposed to be the replacement, to be used as replacement for the cells, or for the organs that are getting old, weak, and damaged. I hope you're getting my point here. Limiting cell division, therefore, limiting cell division will mean no more multiplication of cells. And if there are no more multiplications of cells, that means we will not have enough tools for the replacement, remodeling, and also for the repairs of the cells that are getting old in our organs and tissues. And it is the time we will feel that we are getting old because our machineries inside are getting old. Actually, age is very, very subjective. Age is very, very subjective. In Tagalog, in age is very, very subjective because age will only reflect and affect the body, will only reflect and affect you. It is depending on how your body is acting. Age is very subjective. That is only a reflection of your body on how you are living every day. If you are always in pain because of different diseases like arthritis, you are always thinking that you are entering in the process of aging. But if you are healthy, if you do not have those kind of ailments or diseases, you will not feel older. So it only depends, it only affects or reflects based on how you are living. Okay, the 9 hallmarks of aging. In the aging process, the meaning of hallmarks is the changes that occur in all organisms that experience biological changing and lead to a The number one in this hallmark of aging is known as a genome instability. Number 3 is the epigenetic alteration, which means the cell could not express suicide, or they can be a group of rebellious that is known as cancer. And then the number 4 is known as loss of proteostasis, or the misfolding protein. Actually, inside our body, this 1, 2, 3, 4, it is no longer metabolized. And it is the starting point of anti-aging biologically inside. Because the anti-aging that we know right now, particularly is the altered intercellular communication. That means inside our body, normally the cells, they have to communicate to each other for the better functionality. But when you have this number 4, when you have this 1 to 3, 1 to 4 problem, and antagonizing the number 5 to 7 problem, all the cells will no longer communicate. Imagine in this room, if we do not communicate, there is no program that can happen. It is the same what is happening inside our body. And then we have the 9 hallmarks, which is the deregulated nutrient sensing. It means even if you will continue to eat, your body will never sense the electron to fuel your body, to mobilize your body, no more acceptance anymore. And of course, if we will be adding one more hallmarks here, the number 10 is the physical death of the body. So, these hallmarks, these 9 hallmarks of aging participates in the regulation of aging. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all working, we are all thinking for something else. But as you can see right now, a lot of people are, people are condemned in the bed because they could not mobilize themselves anymore. So this product is actually an anti-aging for inside, not for beautification, but for biological, our biological. Actually, some scientists feels and believe that the human body can run up to 130 years if there is no disease that is affecting in it. That means we should be happy and enjoy the 130 years. But nowadays, when we see a person at a 65 years old, we tend to call it senior citizen, which actually is only 50% or halfway of the built-in biological clock naturally for ourselves, for our body. So that means 65 years old is only 50% to a natural built-in biological clock that is designed inside our body. But what is happening right now, 65 years old or 70 years old is already considered as a grandfather and useless. I don't think we are, how do you call this? We deserve to be like that because we believe that we can still contribute a lot of things in our country. So, again, let's be able to enjoy your lifespan gracefully. Let's anti-age our system inside. Let's anti-age our biological system. And what can happen to you when you take this product? When you continue taking this product, there is a research that we are conducting right now. If you will continue taking this product, we can still make more things for the country. That means, if you will continue taking this for 6 months, at least you can experience the benefit of turning back the clock 12 to 15 years of your energy before. So, it has nothing to do with the stem cell because stem cell is actually on the 7th problem why we are aging. let's not put a bandage. Let's target what is the real problem. The real one is our biological aging. Let's enjoy po. Be able to enjoy our lifespan. This product is actually not intending to extend the lifespan, but at least to enjoy our lifespan with a health span. Thank you so much, everyone.
Ecusel Inc. That was a very interesting speech, and I'm very, very much excited about the product itself. Okay, again, thank you very much. A big, big hand to Dr. Tiru.
Yes, that's right. And I do want to live longer, just like what Dr. Sheila mentioned. All right, so at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special AVP video of the advocacy video and charity events of IPC Global. So let's focus our attention to our screen and let's all watch the
And the Special Project Department IPC Lieutenant General Engineer Rodolfo Dorilag. By presenting the next big metropolis, City of the Future, Industrial Green City Project contained home for the homeless and land for the landless self-sustainable socio-economic livelihood development program. The project Industrial Green City is a smart city project. It is economically competitive, environmentally friendly, with social impact, adaptation of culture into modern technology, an intelligent smart industrial green city with design concept energy, the use of solar farm, transparent solar window panel, Pythagoras solar window, portable high-powered source of electricity, and building automation. Site special features: parking basement, water reservoir, automated vacuum waste system, underground passengers terminal, and underground utility tunnel system. The Industrial IPC Green City is a mixed-use humanitarian development project, a pilot project located in Masimak, Zambales. This project aims to transform a 1,800 hectares of land that could accommodate a million people into pollution-free city. The design of this project will prioritize environmental and climate resilience, conceptualized by architects and engineers that would create more jobs and boost local opportunities for Filipinos. Presenting and welcome to the fascinating world of a 10th-story vertical growing house indoor building comprises inside the building is the system of hydroponics is a technique PF growing plants using a water-based nutrient solution rather than soil and include an aggregate substrate or growing medium. This system fosters rapid growth, stronger yields, and superior quality. Aeroponics is the process of cultivating plants in an air or mist environment, eliminating the need for soil or an aggregate medium. It is also a system of growing plants that incorporate hardware features that accommodate the crop's extending root system. Aquaponics is the system that combines the technique of aquaculture, raising of aquatic animals, and hydroponics, a cultivation of plants on water. Fish and aquaculture. Hog raising the chicken. Pig goat. In vision to the government priority goal in project the food security, producing more of these crops in a sustainable way is the project of the 5th-story indoor rice and corn plantation. Global warming is receiving more and more attention because of the series of threats it poses, like a sea level rise, land area decline, extreme climate and food supply shortages, which challenge the sustainable development of eco-environments and social economy. Introducing the indoor rice and corn plantation, in provision of food security and improving food nutrition and enhancing industrial process and accelerate development. The building will be constructed to withstand the natural disaster with a minimum elevation of 200 feet above sea level. What about flooding the large green spaces? Built a man-made lagoon for rain catchment and will allow space in flooding that will not harm structure. The IPC Industrial Green City will take 15 years to 25 years to complete. Sustainable metropolis envisioned to be one that manage waste to produce energy and the growth driven. And other modernized digital building facilities. An established trend within the global tourism and convention industry, a self-sustained convention green smart building designed using the green building principle and practices. Sustainability and eco-friendliness, the Green Shopping Mall. The rise of self-sustained green airport infrastructure that respond to environmental challenges and new market segments. Building a sustainable, smart seaport for future generation. More efficient, safer, and climate-neutral commercial green building includes building life cycle services. Find the perfect eco-friendly wet and dry market. Agro-industrial plant. The industrial IPC Green City project envisioned to be the world-class humanitarian project cities with following green agenda and one of the most environmentally friendly sustainable city in the world. The pilot project in Masinloc, Zambales. Nationwide and global promotion, a complete modernized facility and urbanized humanitarian project infrastructure features humanitarian project nationwide. Utilizing natural resources in an efficient environment-friendly manner is the global smart green and healthy general hospital. Discover how today's hospital are transforming into patient-focused facilities of the future. Smart General Hospital that will share the next decade of healthcare, providing quality care and staffing shortages and the emergence of the new technologies. Integrated, data-driven, connectivity, innovative and automated. Green Campus and Environmental Sustainability initiated by University educates global citizens for the development, offers relevant insights on urgent societal challenges and reduces the environmental and social footprints of its campus operation. Education, innovation, and research is making universities key contributor to achieving sustainable and development goals. Diversified channel in food industry and food security, supply chain resiliency in partnership. The Green Sustainable Building, the one-stop and shop food supply chain depot, a 10th-story building with 3 basement floor of 50,000 square meter per floor, consists of food storage, cold storage, wet and dry market, rentable commercial spaces, malls, restaurants, banks, amusement facilities, medical and dental clinic facilities. A food chain supply depot is a part of a program of our government for food security that ensures safe and high-quality food access, meet consumer demand for a wide variety of food choices, reduces food waste and promote efficient resource utilization. The pig farm. The chicken poultry farm. Potential environmental impacts is the sugar processing plant and plantation. Experience the breathtaking sights and offering panoramic views is the Cable Car Corporation. A beautiful metro walk with amusement and green park. Green self-sustained Plaza Hotel Resort with amusement park. Entertainment refers to educating while entertaining is the Philippine International Disneyland. Explore how the realities and principle of environmental sustainability in museum. An innovative Olympic building technology comprises with essential sustainability is the Philippine International Olympic. Adept the sea navigation is the 4th level nautical mile, a 4th level bridges connecting Luzon, Visayas to Mindanao. A bridges that has proven to be resilient against all types of load and impact, leading to reliable structural performance. First level is motorcycle and bicycle. Second level is buses and truck. Third level is private cars and train system. Fourth level is international road. The Philippine Expressway Project. The Luzon-Mindanao Link. Cagayan. Quezon. Bicol. Sorsogon City. Samar, Leyte, Dinagat Island, and Sangao City. The Visayas Link. Dinagat Island. Southern Leyte. Bohol, Mactan, Cebu City. Negros Island. Guimaras, Iloilo City, and Panay. Metro Manila Southern Link, Quezon, Batangas, Cavite City and Bata, a project of International Police Commission, as one of the world's best innovation that offer a unique blend of technology, leisure, and lifestyle, and the first smart resilience and environmentally friendly metropolis. The self-sustained smart green building, generating 1,000 jobs, helping people, changing an aspect of life and the catalyst for the development of our country. Designed and conceptualized by humanitarian architect of Archgodel Builders plus RGT Architectural Services. Architect Rodello Tak, member of United Architect of the Philippines in cooperation of the design team and IPC staff. To God be the glory.
That was presented in the AVP actually touches Filipino life, and it definitely would improve our lives as Filipinos. So again, a big hand to IPC for that grand plan.
Beautiful, beautiful plan. And so, before we introduce our VIP guests sitting in our panel right here, we have a special number.
Yes, indeed. We will be treated by the talent of this performer we're having right now. Our next performer is a recording artist at Ivory Music Taiwan. Excellence, Your Song of Excellence Male Grand Champion 2021. And also GMA7's The Clash Season 3 Runner-Up 2020. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to Mr. Renz Robosa.
Taglay mo sa bagis ng iyong paghayo, nagpapaong walang hanggang bukas. Papaon man sa'yo, hati ng puso, aabuti ang pangarap, itupunan ng wagas mo, pagsisikap, pagunlad itong bayan, nililiyan, kapalit na dalamhati, paghihirap, pag-angat ng kabuhayan, marilang liparin mo ang hangganan ng langit. Sa ulan na pag-asa ay iyong makakamit, ang tagumpay na bunga ng iyong pagpupunyagi. Pangarap mo inang bayan, tutularan ka ng sunod na sabing langit, kapuri-puri pag-aalay ng lakas, napupugay sa magkabago bayani, ang buong bansa'y nagpapasalamat. Liparin mo ang hangganan ng langit, Pagpupunyagi, pangarap ng ilang bayang tinatagi. Ingatan mo ang lipad ng pangarap. Umaasa sa'yo ang bayan mo, naghihintay, nakamtin mo sa dulo ng lahat ng iyong mapapagal. Ang tamis na dulot ng iyong tagumpay, ang tamis na dulot ng iyong tagumpay.
Would like to introduce our VIP guests and the panelists. To our dear sirs, so that I call on your name, please stand up and be recognized. Let's start off with our Lieutenant General Rodolfo Dorilag, Executive Director for Special Projects Global. Sir? We also have IPC GC IGO General Perfecto Sigismundo. Up next, we have IPC Lieutenant General Christopher Michael Buenafe, Global Affairs Director. And we also have Major General Yosef Kang, South Korean Command.
All right, thank you very much, and welcome to our panelists. And as well, we'd also like to acknowledge our media partners who have been very gracious with their presence this afternoon. So as I call your name, I'll just do a rundown of all the media partners we have present right now. So from PMI News, Bernard Minoza. From SMNI, we welcome Almar Forzuelo, Nigel Velayo, and John Rich Besana. Radio Aguila, Archie Amado, BZME, Tony Gildo. We also like to welcome Mike, Ed Lim, and from PTV4, Edwin Sagum.
And Vic Dumo.
Yes.
Then we also have from CNN Philippines, Carrie Cator, Romel Vida, and Sonny Nueva. From Trending Headlines, Nolly Liwanag and Michael. From Manila Times, John Orven Verdote. DWIZ and Aliu TV23, Anthony Oxan. And Emmanuel Lazaro.
Yes, and also from SDN Online News, we welcome Mr. Ed Usman. And from Pinas Global News, Mike Romero. And from our friends from GMA News, we welcome Richard Rebellion, Katrina Son, and Verhel Olonan. Welcome to our media partners. Thank you very much.
All right, so at this point, we are going to give our panelists an opportunity to give a short talk about your advocacies and role in IPC GC IGO.
Kind sirs.
Sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat sa inyong presensya. The International Peace Commission, Global Command, Inter-Governmental Organization is here para tumulong, makiisa sa lahat ng programa. Maraming salamat po.
Pasensya na po, akala ko tapos na. Okay. So, ang International Police Commission, Global Command, Inter-Governmental Organization, ay binubuo po ng 33 member countries. At yung pong 33 bansa na yan, meron po kami mga commander. Those are strong commands all over the globe. Now, right here beside me is our South Korean commander, Major General Yosef Kang. Please stand up, brother. You can stand up. Now, he's the South Korean commander na tumutulong po sa mga mahihirap na komunidad sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo. Tumutulong siya sa Africa, tumutulong siya sa South America, So, iba't ibang bansa po ang natutulungan ng ating mga strong command countries. So, willing din siya, kaya siya nandito para suportahan ang Pilipinas kung meron mang kailangan, especially during calamities, and also livelihood, humanitarian projects, willing pong tumulong si Major General Yusef Kang. And he is also a candidate to be the territorial commander for Southeast Asian territory. Para mapopromote yata siya from Korean commander to Southeast Asian commander. Now, we also have three major continental commanders. We have North American Command, headed by General Alfredo Andres. Unfortunately, he's not here kasi nagka-stroke. He was supposed to be here. So, isa pang strongest command natin yan, Continental Command. We also have African Command, headed by General Kelvin Morgan. He's about to arrive and grace the occasion. Now, with regard to European Command, unfortunately, namatay po yung commander natin, si Lieutenant General Buck Rogers. And he was able to develop, improve, and activate different countries in Europe. So lahat po yung mga nabanggit ko, nagtutulong-tulungan po. Kasi tulad po ni Major General Yusef Kang, he is a good businessman in South Korea. And he also owns a foundation na tumutulong sa mga mahihirap. Same with the commands na sinabi ko, because General Kelvin Morgan is the president of African Festival Foundation, helping poor countries, 54 poor countries in Africa. So, pinagsama-sama po natin lahat yan. Kaya sinasabi namin strong command countries. International Police Commission, take note, is a non-combatant organization. It's a paramilitary organization. Hindi po kami mga police o militar, pero paramilitary organization po kami as registered in the United Nations under roster membership. Pagka sinabi po kasing roster, permanent na po sa United Nations under Department of Economic and Social Affairs. Actually po may mga conferences po sa United Nations, you can see it on YouTube. Ako po yung mismong uma-attend. And there's a video track, me talking to the General Assembly President, former President ng General Assembly, Maria Fernanda Espinosa. Because I was there during very vital conference. I was invited. Yun. And proud to be Filipino. And when I talked to the interviews, different ambush interviews during that event, I was highlighting the Philippines. The more than 7,100 beautiful islands and inviting them to visit the Philippines to boost our tourism. Isa po sa ginagawa natin yan. Kaya po with our strong command countries and command continents, we can see that they can help even the Philippines to boost our humanitarian activities here, to help our fellow poor Filipinos na talagang kawawa naman. And our government really, alam natin gusto nilang tulungan ng mahihirap. And we are more than willing to cooperate, collaborate with the Philippine government to extend. Kasi may mga pinoformulate kami ng mga livelihood, mga sustainable livelihood, and then mga programs na mamaya makikita nyo. These are plans that we will propose to the government so that we can work hand in hand for the success of these humanitarian projects para makatulong po kami sa society, sa mahirap na communities, lalo na sa Philippine government. At ang ating continental commands po, gusto rin nilang tumulong. So this is the purpose, very purpose of this global summit, to solicit the cooperation of all our strong commands, to concentrate on humanitarian missions all over the world, and of course, being Filipinos, we are soliciting, please help the Philippines. Salamat po.
And at this portion, after you've given us a brief information or background about what we all stand for and what this event is all about, we would like our media partners and friends to ask questions to our panelists. Allow me to read their questions and maybe any one of you could answer. All right. So this question comes from Anthony Oxan of BWIZ, Aliu TV channel. Or
Yes, where are you, sir? Yes, all right, over there. Okay.
Can I read your question?
Yes,
All right. So his question is, what are the humanitarian projects that were executed already, and what are the future projects and the objectives of the organization?
Very beautiful question po. At ang aming sasagot very informative din po. Sa aming pong mga 33 command countries, ginagawa na po yung humanitarian, tulad po yung sa relief during calamities, major calamities, at saka syempre constantly sa mga poor communities. Sabi ko nga po, pati ang ating Korean Command tumutulong po. Existing na po yan sa 33 command countries natin and continental commands. So ngayon po, sa future plans po namin, with this summit, may represent po kami ng plans and programs ng International Police Commission. Napag-usapan namin during the study before this summit, na ilo-launch namin ito globally kasi mayayaman po ang ating mga miyembro at gustong tumulong. At meron po sila mga kaibigan din, mga business people, na gustong tumulong sa humanitarian. Kaya po, we're hoping and praying that these good people will come around and be together and united to help our programs. And they are there already. So kami po, in the previous months, gumawa na po kami. We contacted people who can help us, even not members of our organization, not officers of our organizations, na makakatulong sa pagbubuo ng programa. Ayaw ko lang pong i-advance yung mga information, pero ang mga future project po namin is for inclusive and sustainable intelligent communities na may modern architecture, modern engineering, and as we can see, sabi nga po sa inyo, pinag-aralan namin even with the private people and firms, na talagang maganda. Hindi naman namin sinasabing the first, pero confident kami na magiging unique. Intelligent communities. Di ba naririnig niyo po, smart communities? Di ba? Ito po, intelligent communities. So, isa pa po sa programang naisip po namin, we came up with a very good sustainable program for livelihood na gusto naming unahin sana ang Pilipinas. Dahil sabi nga namin, kami dito nasa Pilipinas, na part of the Council of the Generals of the International Police Commission, nakapag-form po kami ng sustainable livelihood program by empowering the cooperative network of the country. Now, in cooperation with the potential partner, Cooperative Development Authority, and potential partner, the Office of the President, and even potential partner, DSWD, we are more than willing to present to them the program to contribute. Baka ma-appreciate nila, sana ma-appreciate nila, at makakatulong naman talaga sa poverty alleviation, especially food sustainability, more on value chain and supply chain. Yan, meron po kaming programa dyan. Now, we also have programs regarding campaign for global peace. And our distinguished guest will discuss on that. He's into international activities and he's been active in fighting causes of war and misunderstanding between countries. And also, his campaign for protection of human rights. Now, we also have another program which is, okay, General Durilag will speak for that.
Okay, General Lag for additional projects.
Hello. 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 Yes po. Ang sasabihin ko ngayon, tungkol po ito sa special project. Because IPC GC IGO have an ambition to help the government, to help the people in the Philippines. That's why we come up to have this proposed project. To take, for example, this is a smart city or green city that it was already formulated all of the design, all the specs of that project. Let's take, for example, we have already one of the project is hospital. This hospital, I think, you know, the IPC GC IGO was not be able to meet design a very special design that could give into health care. That's why this hospital also equipped with high-end medical equipment and run by fully qualified medical practitioners. This project also have this food figuring, rice, fish, because we know rice and fish is the basic mode of the majority of all people throughout the world. It could be started here in the Philippines, extended to other countries globally. That's why this IPC GC IGO have an ambition to help the people to elevate our means of living and to live the standard living of the people, most especially in the Philippines. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Did you want to add anything else? So this time I'd like to read a question from CNN Philippines. Okay, can we just see which way from CNN Philippines? Yes, okay. So that we can address you if you have future questions. So as mentioned earlier as well, IPC is hoping to collaborate with the government for humanitarian projects and programs. May we know what projects you are looking at specifically? Yeah, it's like very specific projects. I think our generals have mentioned some of it, but what specific project are you looking at to collaborate with the government for the humanitarian?
And formulate ways on how to help the government alleviate poverty in a very systematic, practical, and easy to do programs for humanitarian. So, sabi ko nga po, ayokong i-advance yung info na comprehensively, but during our presentation later, makikita nyo po kung paano. And I hope you're gonna be amazed with that. Kasi alam naman natin, with regards to financial, kahit ang ating gobyerno medyo nahihirapan sa mga projects, that's where we come in. So, pagdating sa financials, never na mangangailangan po tayong kukonsumo ng taxes ng mga ating kapwa Pilipino. Ito po manggagaling sa tulong ng ating Global Command. Sabi ko nga po sa inyo, we have strong continental commands that are more than willing to cooperate and also to make it happen dito sa ating bansa. Salamat po.
All right, thank you very much, General Buenafe, for your answer to that question. And now the next question comes from our friends from Radio Pilipinas, from EJ Lazaro. Thank you very much for your question. Allow me to read your question to our panelists. What can the IPC do in terms of economic recovery, given that the government has declared the Philippines is now open for business following the effects of the pandemic?
We all know that inflation is rising, going up, and it's uncontrollable. It's very obvious listening to the news all over the Philippines, coming from the media. And also, the rising cost of different products, especially primary commodities. Also, we're inviting investors from other countries to invest in the beautiful Philippines, as we all believe and we are confident that the Philippines has the fastest growing economy in the Southeast Asian region. So we will participate. Hindi namin kaya yung ganong kalaking grande to invite investors, really, and honestly. But in our own simple but workable way na we go down to the grassroots. Yung na-formulate naming poverty alleviation, doon po kami makakatulong. Kasi meron po kaming sustainable livelihood program na sabi ko kanina earlier, na it will need to cooperate closely and to be proposed to the Cooperative Development Authority because we're looking at the cooperative network as a very vital part of our plan. Kami naman po ay willing to humble ourselves, to explain to them, to present to them for their appreciation, and we are more than willing to comply with all the laws needed, the guidelines needed, the provisions needed, and also the directions needed para maging successful po yung pakikipag-isa po namin sa gobyerno. Salamat po.
Wonderful, General Buenafe. Okay, we're down to our last question for this press conference. So my question is coming from representative of GMA 7. Can we just check where is our representative? Over there. Yes. Okay, thank you. So the question here is that what is the main theme for today's event and what is the importance of this at this time and age?
Yes, as introduction earlier, itong global summit na ginagawa namin is the gathering of all our commands all over the world. Masaya tayo kasi dito natin sa Pilipinas ginawa, dito sa ating maganda at minamahal na Pilipinas, for the appreciation of the international members and officers of our command. And also nag-imbita rin naman sila ng ibang mga dignitaries and prominent business people to support this summit. And basically, this summit is really to power up all the projects, the programs that we would like to come up in cooperation with the government. So, gusto namin ma-strengthen ito. Yun ang pinaka-purpose nitong Global Summit. Kaya may business forum din tayo kahapon where we presented slightly our plans and programs on how to help the Philippine government and also the other governments ng ating command countries na mahirap din ang kanilang bansa. This is for the world, not just for the Philippines. Dahil as we can see, International Police Commission, Global Command, International Governmental Organization. And then, ang ating team dito is creating, please reporters, you can note this, creating intelligent culture and building the future. Yan po yung team natin. So, ang kagandahan, first beneficiary sa tinitingnan namin, sinusulisit natin sa ating mga international commanders na tulungan na muna natin ang Pilipinas, pinaplano natin na tulungan po natin ang aming bansa, ang aming napakagandang bansa, perlas ng silanganan, home of the brave, home of the heroes, and home of intelligent people that we are being deployed and employed all over the world. We have so much talent, different talents that we can share. So let's start with the Philippines as we appeal to them. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, our panelists. At this point, we are going to have a group photo. So can we ask our help? So we'll take off the tables and chairs.
Sir, handshake na lang po. Handshake. Sir, good doing.
Sir Prof.
And next after SMNI, we'd like to invite over Radio Aguila, Mr. Archie Amado. Kindly get ready.
Okay, and shortly after that, from TCMA, Tony Hildo, Mike and Edwin. Yes? TCME, are you here? Yes.
We'd like to ask Mr. Edwin Sagum from PTV4 to please get ready. From PTV4, Mr. Edwin Sagum.
Edwin Sagum and Vic Dumo, there's two of them. Okay, and then we have from CNN Philippines, Carrie Cator, Romel Vida, and Sonny Nueva.
From Trending Headlines, Mr. Noli Liwanag.
And Sir Michael.
And Sir Michael. Two of them, of course, from our friends from Trending Headlines.
Up next, we have our friends from Manila Times, John Orvin Verdote.
Okay, next we have from DWIZ, Alim TV 23, Mr. Anthony Oxan.
With Emmanuel Lazaro. Okay, we're down to our last three media outlets. We have SDN Online News, Mr. Ed K. Usman.
And from Pinas Global News, Mike Romero. Welcome, sir. May we invite you over on stage. You good?
Okay, and last but not the least, so we have from GMA News, Richard Rebellion, Katrina Son, Verhel Olona. I think it's Miss Katrina coming about on the stage.
All right, thank you very much again to our media partner, and we really appreciate your presence this afternoon and for your questions to our panelists.
All right, and all together, let's introduce IPC Global to the world. So thank you once again to our media partners. Once again, we will be having snacks, and after that, we have our evening celebrations at 5.
Babanam kevalam, Babanam kevalam, Babanam kevalam, Babanam kevalam, Babanam kevalam, Babanam kevalam, Babanam kevalam.
Miss Diana, where are you? Okay.